Welcome back, everyone, to another Kingdom of Loathing video. I'm going to do something a little bit different this time and go after one of the trophies that I haven't gotten yet. It's the three-tiered trophy. This one requires you to eat a three-tiered wedding cake, which is a 35 fullness food. As you know, normal fullness maxes out at 15. So to get the 35, we need a couple different combinations of conditions here. We need to first have the Feast of Boris, which gives us an extra 15 to stomach for that day. And then the easiest way is usually just to get a stomach of steel, which is another +5. That gives us plus total of 35 fullness possible there. So that's the route we're going to go. And so you could read through this for some other options if you want. You don't have to do the Teetotaler path, but that's what we're going to do this time. You could also do the Zombie Slayer, which is a path I've run several times and don't really feel like doing it again, whereas Teetotaler I've only done once that I can recall. So that's what we're going to do today. Feast of Boris, if you just look up to the wiki page here on Coldfront, gives the dates, and the projected next date is April 21st, 2018. So it's about 5 days from now. Predicted, but most likely that will be it. And so we will easily have our Teetotaler run done before that. So we'll go ahead and head over to the layer and go through the gash. And what I'm going to do is, let me actually just pull this up real quick. Apparently I haven't opened it on here before. And let's see. Teetotaler would be, that's the Boostafarian. There's the Teetotaler. So looks like I've done one Teetotaler run hardcore 3 days. Never done a softcore run for the Teetotaler. So we'll probably just stick with softcore. It'll be a little bit more fun. We can just use all our toys. And it'll be a totally stress-free run because we're not going to worry about being optimal as possible. Get our free goofballs real quick. And let's double check our ice house to make sure that's the wrong spot. Okay, we do have an AMC gremlin in there. So go back through the gash and we're going to hit ascend. Real quick before we ascend, just note the cowboy boots got the grizzled bear skin for the +50 to muscle and the tick silver for the adventures. We've got the chateau with a ninja snowman assassin. Doesn't really matter at this point though, because we'll have wishes and faxes, so we can fax in an assassin if we need to. And with the chateau set to the electric muscle stimulator. So rather than go through the trouble of changing all that, we'll just choose a muscle class. So we'll hit ascend. And we just finished our hardcore oxy run, so we gained 237 karma. And no skills to perm. So we'll head over here, we'll get an astral 6-pack. Just kidding. We're doing Teetotaler. We can't drink. So we'll do the astral hot dog dinner. There's no energy drinks, so can't choose those, obviously. And then we'll just do the astral pet sweater and head to the bureau. And we'll do normal. And let's just do seal clubber. So we have that other banish. We're going to hit show older paths, and we're going to pick Teetotaler. And we're going to leave the moon sign as the mongoose. Hit once more into the breach. And yes, we want to reincarnate without marking any skills permanent because we don't have any to mark permanent. All right, so we patiently wait. We have Mafia up, and Mafia is already running our detective cases to take care of those for us, which will also grab our gold detective badge for us. And now that it's done, we're here at the normal screen. Let's hit refresh. And first thing we'll do is we'll go grab our cowboy boots. Then let's go to the horsery and see what we got. Crazy Horse is plus 10 to muscle, plus 14 to moxie, so that looks pretty good. All right, so we'll go ahead and grab that Crazy Horse. And let's head to the VIP lounge, the Floundry, and we will grab a fish hatchet. Going to use it, of course, to get those planks and fasteners. Let's head over to the Fortune Teller, and we'll do a few of these. And we're just going to use the standard stuff that Mafia fills in for us. And then we're going to do one with Gunther, Lord of the Smackdown. This is going to give us this buff here, Gunther Than Thou. Gives us plus 5 muscle stats per fight, muscle plus 100%, maximum HP plus 50. So that should be pretty helpful. All right. We got a bunch of stuff here to get out of the way. But before we do that, let's head to Hank's, since we're in softcore. And we're going to pull a few things here. We're going to grab the Infinite Bacon Machine. We're going to get a facsimile dictionary. And where is it? Mime Army Shot Glass to get a free one. You know what? Don't need the shot glass. Just pulled that out of habit. Yeah, so that was a waste of a pull. Obviously, we can't drink. All right, so let's auto sell that dictionary. And once we have that auto sold, we will create a meat car. And we're going to go grab an accordion, even though we don't need to use it for Ode to Booze. We still want to use it for plenty of other things in our mood. And I'm going to stick with the standard mood I have here. And let's go ahead and put on our gelatinous cubeling for, you know what? Yeah, we'll use cubeling. I was going to say, we could probably just skip doing the daily dungeon completely today, because we could just pull a tower key from our deck. But we'll go ahead and do that. All right, so we'll go to Desert Beach, Border Town, Uncle P's Antiques, and get that antique accordion. Let's head to our bookshelf, and we'll do all Smiths today. And we'll use those flasks right away. Now we could have saved one of those to do like borrowed time if we think for some reason we want to use that today, but we don't. Let's open up the guide. And see how our calculate the universes are looking. All right, so I'm not going to have enough MP to cast Disintegrate just yet, but let's go ahead and start equipping stuff. And we're going to want to unlock that briefcase real quick here so we can swap some of that around. All right, so we got our briefcase unlocked, and now we might as well go over and grab our letter from King Ralph from the Teetotaler and open up those Pork Elf goodies. All right, now what we're going to do is, let me actually look it up and make sure we pull the right item. All right, that's what we want there, synthetic marrow. Oop, got interrupted by a work call. So what we're doing is we're going to purchase and pull 5 synthetic marrows. And we're going to use those to make our pants. So we'll head on. Maybe we'll just do it through here. We're going to pull all 5. And then we'll summon our pants. Do muscle. And since we're not under standard restrictions, doesn't really matter what element we pick because we have all our skills. So I'm going to just go with maybe cold. And we'll do a bacon stone for the discount for the MP per skills. And then we'll do synthetic marrow. So we'll add 25% on muscle gains. We'll head on over here. We're going to put our pants on. We don't have a shirt just yet, but that's fine. Let's go ahead and educate ourselves with extract and digitize. And then we'll enhance substats. We're going to set our inquiry. We'll just go with monsters for now, and we'll change that later if we need to. We're going to pray for protection. Hit our chateau. Let's pull a card from the deck for muscle. And we'll take an April shower, a muscle shower. And then we'll hit that breakfast button and let Mafia take care of all those icons we got showing up there. Let's go ahead and actually close that out. All right, let's see what daily affirmation we got. Keep free hate in your heart. So we could use incredible self-esteem to see what effect we get, or we could use this first and then extend it with that. And that's what I'm going to do. So we'll do this, and that's going to extend keep free hate in your heart by another 50 turns. All right, let's go ahead and just close this out and log back in. All right, let's try casting that again. Don't have enough muscularity points because we just ran breakfast. So do a free rest and then try it again. Let's get a knife. And might as well just do those to get that off the screen. Let's open up our guide. All right, so what we're going to do now is let's first set our monster level before I forget. Okay, we're going to head to the love tunnel. We're going to enter the tunnel. And let's beat up the love enforcer or get beat up by him because I hit script instead of attack. I'm going to take the card again, fight the engineer. Going to get a love botomy. Fight the equivocator. And we're going to take the chocolate. I'm going to use the chocolate and equip that shirt. All right, so now let's do a free rest real quick. And let's take care of that yellow ray. All right, there it is. We're going to use Disintegrate on this guy. Wipe him out, and we got his full set of equipment. Let's head over to the Snow Joe. And we'll do Mysticality. Alright, so then we'll fight the Snowman. And we'll just want to keep an eye on this and see when we get those Pick-O-Matic lockpicks so we can switch our familiar to something a little more useful. "11-foot pole." There's a ring of detect morning doors. Let's take a quick second here. And I'm going to switch to damage absorption, and we'll do prismatic damage. Take another rest real quick here. Head back over to the Snowman. And there's our ice rice that we needed. And there's those Pick-O-Matic lockpicks. We have one more free fight from him. So we're going to switch to the Rockin' Robin. And then go over to our Mumming Trunk. And we're going to dress our Robin up as St. Patrick. There we go. That is all done. So I'm going to switch for a brief second here to our reanimator, hit the chateau, wink at an assassin, and we'll just explode him real quick. Switch back to our Rockin' Robin. And actually, let's go visit the council, get our quests. And let's use our last calculate the universe, and we'll just do +3 adventures. Now, before I forget again, we're going to head over here and bust our hippie stone. And let's head to the distant woods. And let's see, we're at 99 for monster level. Let's swap out our snow globe for a barrel lid. That's going to give us +50 to monster level, another 25% to muscle, and boost our HP by 100. So we're at 149. I think that's probably good enough for the moment. So we'll do 5 turns here. That's 2, 3, 4. Okay, you know what? Real quick here before we go any further, let's swap out our cardigan for a garbage shirt. That'll give us 37 combats of double stats. And let's do one more song. $10, $20, $30, $40. That does drop our monster level down to 124. We'll up that in a second here. We're going to fax in a writing desk and digitize that before I forget. And let's just double check that we actually do have digitize for sure, and we are supposed to. So use that, digitize, and then kill that writing desk. All right, let's head back over to the spooky forest. One more turn there. And now let's double check. Our encounters are at -26. Let's see what we can feed our vehicle. All right, we'll just go ahead and use some soda bread, and we're going to do minus combat. And let's just check and see what the modifier maximizer thinks we can do. Oh yeah, we should probably have that on. That would have been helpful. I'm not going to swim sprints. All right, so our experience is 115.9. I think we could do a little bit better. So let's visit the Witch's Set, flip through the Book of Puzzles, do our daily challenge, get our Puzzle Champ effect, and examine a Shrink Ray, do a Rook. And then we'll use that Greek Fire there. Okay, so we should be getting the non-combat any second here in the Spooky Forest. And yeah, I'm going to close that chat out again and open up the guide. And let's head back over to the woods and see if we get that non-combat. Should be any second here. Could probably just force it with some stench jelly. There we go. I wanted that Wiener Dog adventure. And then here we go. We're going to explore the stream. March to the marsh. Now let's get our storage. And we're going to pull out 4 stench jellies. Let's go ahead and use one of those. And we'll squeeze into the cave. Let's go use another stench jelly. Brave the dark thicket and the dense foliage. We're going to investigate there. And one more stench jelly. Follow the coin. Insert coin to continue. Let's do our final stench jelly. Follow the old road. Talk to the hunter. We'll sell him a bar skin and then buy a tree. Take our leave. Use the map. And there we go. We got that temple open. Let's head to the Cups of the Deep Fat Friars. We are at 151 monster levels still. Let's just see if the modifier maximizer has any recommendations here. We do still have a Space Gate vaccine we can use. No resolutions to be stronger. Could also use that synthesis. $193. Now let's go ahead and do that vaccine right now. All right, experience plus 200. I think that's probably good for now. Let's go to the dark neck of the woods, and we should be fighting a writing desk first. Hell, I ain't even trying to level up that fast. All right, got the other non-combat there. What a wimp. Let's kick his butt. And I'm just using the WHAM script right now because I'm too lazy to do extract before doing lunging thrust smack. So it's easier to do this. There's another Wimp, and we got some Meteorite Aid. We can use that. Get some more PvP fights. Should have a Ninja Snowman Assassin showing up any second here. There's our Hot Wing. Hell, I am gonna kill you. There we go. There's that Ninja Assassin. We are now level 9. Let's just hit the console real quick and do that leaflet with stats. Boop. Right through it. We don't have a spooky mushroom, so we'll buy one. We'll pull it. Let's go ahead and cook that Grue egg omelet real quick. And we'll want to use that. And we may as well open up our Astral Hot Dog Dinner. But we're still at 23 adventures, so we don't need to use any of the food just yet. There's the dodecagram. Let's go to the dark elbow of the woods and see what we find here. A gimp. Dressed entirely in black leather bondage gear. There's another hot wing. And so we have all of our hot wings that we need for the pirate fledges. 3 imp ales. There we go. Got the eldritch butter knife. Let's head to the dark heart of the woods. And let's try our luck here. We are at 29 turns played so far. Oh, look, another gimp. Oh, pimp. All right. We're going to go through the gate. Now, normally, we would skip the steel organ because it's going to slow us down, but we actually need it this time. So we're going here. We're going to head to Hades Arena, talk to Sven. We'll offer to help him out. Let's go backstage. There's our next writing desk. Let's do a heal real quick here. And we did get a bus pass, but let's double check. We are at 212% for item drops. That should be good enough, I would think. So we can't eat much before we get the steel lasagna, or else we're going to end up being overfull to where we can't use it today. And we're getting down to 7 adventures, so we may need to eat something shortly here. But Totentons, you don't have any milk and magnesium. We're in softcore, we can just pull that crap. Or just not worry about it. No bus pass that time. Okay, let's up those item drops. And before we do that, we'll quickly eat just do 1 ice rice. And let's just see what the modifier maximizer suggests. We'll do that one. And we'll take 1 of those and 1 of those. That should be good for now. And then let's head over to our car. And what do we want to feed it today? We'll do those imp ales, those affirmation cookies. We'll do a snifter of thoroughly aged brandy. And let's convert all that and see what we get from it. That gives us 28. Let's pay 200 meat to up that a little bit more and then do the driving observantly. All right, how many items do we have? Let's check in with Sven. Okay, we need one more for Flargworm. Teach our dog some tricks. Get that sweet, sweet buff. All right. We got his Boost Soaked Cherry. We got the Comfy Pillow. And we only have 2 bus passes so far. We need 3 more. May as well grab those. There's number 3. Let's go again. This time, though, Shattering Punch to kill him for free. Let's do another one. That gives us 5 bus passes. Now, what we are going to do is switch to plus combat. We want to increase our combat encounters. All right, we're going to keep our pants on, though, and the fish hatchet. We should probably make a better hat. I guess we probably could have went and busted a ghost. What do we got? Haunted kitchen. Yeah, let's just take care of that real quick here. And then let's see what the modifier maximizer suggests for plus combat. All right, 5. Okay, we'll swap to that. And now we're at a positive amount without having to take off our pants. Win. All right, so let's head back over here, go to Belly Laughs, and we're going to go inside. Now what we're looking for here is 5 imp errors, and then we need those observational glasses. So we'll do another free kill. And we may as well use our other free kill if I can find it. Oh, we must not have enough MP to do it. Right, well, instead of that, let's do rest free. And let's see, we have 10 more scraps on our shirt. Gingerbread mob hit. And we didn't get any imp errors from that one. So that was a waste. That was yet again a waste. What is our item drop at? 300. How is that not enough? What is that item? Well, now we're on Carbuncle Top. So we'll take him out. Let's get rid of that chimp. There's our 4th imp heir. 6 scraps left on our shirt. Teach our dog some tricks again and lunge. This guy, 5 imp heirs. All right. 5 more scraps. There's Victor. Let's kill him. And there's a primp. All right, so we're going to need a couple more adventures here. We'll take a couple of those. All right, come on. Where's Jerry Seinfeld? Nope. Do we want to risk? We might get 2 adventures. Yeah, we did. Okay. All right. Let's hope we get him next time. There we go. Larry of the Field Signs. Put on his glasses. We'll visit Morn. Get the lollipop. We got the tutu. And there's the steel lasagna. So let's eat that. And now let's go ahead and go to our storage. Get some milk of magnesium. Pull that out. Let's use the milk. And then we're going to take the omelet. Do a browser cookie. That's got us to 14 out of 20. Should we bother with the meaty Oreo for another boost of experience? No, because we're almost out of our shirt anyway. And I'm pretty sure the Astral Hot Dog maxes out at level 11, which we're not quite there yet. And it's not really that much more of an adventure boost. 1 more per fullness compared to the cookie. So let's travel back to a delicious meal. We'll take a browser cookie. That's going to put us up at 18. And then we'll remember our ice rice twice. There we go. So we're full for the day. We can close that out. And our shirt is destroyed. Let's put that back on. And we don't need that. We'll go with the gold detective badge. Do we still have driving observantly? We do. And we need basically all the quests still, except for the Friars and the Spooky Forest. So we are level 10.8, we'll say, give or take. 57 turns in. I think what we'll do is we'll go ahead and assemble a clover. Head over to the bat hole and enter the bat hole. Visit Guano Junction and get those 2 sonar and biscuits and use those. And then we could use a missile launcher on our car, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do trick-or-treating tot with a ninja costume. And let's just double check that we don't have a digitize coming up. All right. Let's do, I don't feel like searching through all that. We'll do it right here. And I guess this item drops a 760, which should be good. Let's head over to the bean bat chamber and kill a bean bat. Use that sib. And then we'll go to the... Do we want to do the boss bat layer right now? Yeah, we might as well. Swap that mood back. Now we could pump up our meat drops here if we really wanted to, but I think we're doing just fine on meat at the moment. How many bodyguard bats are we going to have to beat today? Let's let's go ahead and switch back to our fish hatchet. And I think all our other equipment is okay still. Looks like we must have all the ninja gear. What is the gap to the next one again? 40. I'm going to actually just go ahead and digitize that one more time so we get the desk out of the way. Since we're going to have fewer turns, we'll want to try to use those a little bit better. We'll teach our dog some tricks. And there's the boss bat, so let's kill him real quick. Now, we probably don't need it, but I'm going to head over here anyway. Kill that hobo. And then make a hand and glove. Let's visit the council yet again. Let's go over to the Orchid Chasm real quick and build a bridge. We're going to switch to our stomping boots. And let's put on a ring of detect boring doors. And we'll go to the daily dungeon. We're going to pick all the obvious choices here. Go through the boring door course. Release the boots. All right, let's semi-rare window begin counters expired. All right, let's use that token. Get Boris's key. And we'll switch back to the briefcase. Let's head on over to the Cobb's Knob. All right, there's our last one of those. Let's rub the genie bottle, and we're going to fight a camel's toe. We'll digitize and hope that we have enough copies of it come along to get all the stars and lines that we need. There's the lunchbox. And we got 2 pasties, so that's pretty good. Can't use that thermos, obviously, but release the boots again. And we'll want probably 1 more stomp today. We won't be able to use more than 2 pastes right now, but we can always use it tomorrow. Probably should have started our guild quest first, like the guide here suggests. All right, we're going to use that. Let's head over here. Oh yeah, we can only use 1 paste. All right, that's fine. We'll switch back to our tot, and let's head over here to the mumming trunk. Give our tot a little boost for item drops. We'll make some shoes out of our meteoroid there. We'll patiently wait. Anytime now, come on. All right, let's go ahead and use an enchanted bean. Let's go talk to the trapper. What is our monster level at? 202. Let's go ahead and do the tavern quest. I'm just going to let Mafia run it. Basically does the same thing that I would do anyway. We'll see if we get some tangles of rat tails. All right, we got that done. And let's see what we got. Only 2, but that's good enough. All right, so we're going to want to there it is. Couldn't find the link on the pane. We're going to want to take care of this one right now. And skip that. Spunky Princess. Gonna just banish her. Let's double check and see what our car is doing right now. I think I'll drive observantly for the moment. And let's actually up it to 50 fuel. And for a moment here, we'll switch to our meat tenderizer as murder again. Okay, so we'll kill the Magimech Tech Mechamech, Gallivant down to the head. And we're going to just investigate the crew quarters every other time that we get that non-combat. All right, Burly Sidekick. We're at 380 for item drops. Let's just try killing him and see what we get. We got the Mohawk wig, so that's good. Irritating series of random encounters. All right, so we could kill these to get those soft green echoey whatevers, but I'm not too worried about it. Switch back to the fish hatchet. And actually, let's go ahead and swap out that barrel lid for the snow globe. Don't want your stupid breastplate. Stop bugging me. There's our first immateria. Alright, protagonist will do spring-loaded front bumper. Quite healer. Let's olfact and lunge. No amulet. No amulet. Let's actually macro that guy. Oh. Okay. We're not going to macro him again if we see him. Quiet healer again. And luckily for her, we got the amulet of extreme plot significance this time. Alright, so we need 2 more materia. We're going to switch our vehicle over to stealth mode. Oh, nice. It actually tells us right there now. Thanks, Azandora. Obama. Okay, so head back to the airship. And we're just going to run it now. How long till our next camel toe? 7? There's 1 more immateria. So I'm going to, let me double check. What do we have for stars and lines? 4. Yep, so I'm going to duplicate the camel's toe because 2 camel toes are always better than 1. And see if that helps. And then all we got to do, will you stop? I don't want your stupid breastplate. Wow, so cool. All right, let us swap back to our stomping boots. Probably should have waited a turn to do that because I need 1 more. But we can pull that, actually. Forgot that we're in softcore for a second there. All right, run away. Run away. Run away. There we go. Let's just switch back to the tot for now. And what we're going to do here, don't need that right now. We're going to assemble a clover. And then let's hit that bottom basement there. Verify that you in fact want to use that. And then we'll make our wand of Nagamar. Let's pull a stench jelly. Use that stench jelly. Put on our amulet of extreme plot significance and return to the basement. Check out the mirror. Get that wretched amulet back off. And probably don't need to have our item or monster level up so high at this point. So we'll keep that glove off for now and head to the ground floor. And since we're not in a standard restricted run, doesn't really matter if we get that boning knife or not, because we can just use garbage Nova. But I'll probably grab it still if we get that encounter. Could always get candy as well, but you don't really get very much candy for that. All right, and there we go. Yep, look under the bed is only 4 pieces of candy. If I really want a candy that bad, I would just pull a bowl of candy, a huge bowl of candy. Seeing as how we just had Halloween a couple days ago, and I got bunches of those. F that guy. Don't want to fight him. Actually, we could just use a spell on him, and that would work just as well. What do we got? 5 more turns here. We could use a Turkey Blaster. I think we have enough spleen space. Let's pull a few of those. We're going to use 1, and let's see what we got. Did we use it? Did we just not get enough cashews? 2 cashews from a cornucopia. That's some S right there. All right, we'll use a Turkey Blaster, and that's going to max out our spleen for the day and return to the ground floor. And that should unlock the top floor for us. Of course, now we can't use a stench jelly on the top floor. Well, we do have some options there. Could pull a mojo filter and then use a stench jelly, but I think with combat encounters what they are, we should be okay. Let's just double check that we can't up that anymore. Let's go ahead and swap to that dark horse for the moment. And we are still driving stealthily, so we'll hit that. Did we put the mohawk on or not? We did. Couldn't remember if I hit change gear or not. There we go. That's all done. We're not going to bother unlocking the hole in the sky. That's a waste of time. All right, so let's see where we're at. We have to finish up the Cobb's Knob. We have the Trapper to deal with still, Orc Chasm, Black Forest, and of course the Spooky Raven Manor. And we still haven't unlocked the island yet. Let's hit that real quick. We could probably have like made sure to have ship trip script stuff and pulled those, but I didn't. So that's open now. We're not going to do that yet. We can just pull the outfit tomorrow if we want. And we need chrome ore and goat cheese. So I'm going to do mine to get a little bit of ore. And then I'm going to just go ahead and do sheep to get our stone wool for tomorrow. And let's extrude some more browser cookies. All right, what do we got? 5 turns till our next camel's toe, and that should round out our needed lines and stars. So let's head over here. Let's head up. Let's go to the Haunted Gallery. And wonder if we can up our weight enough on these stomping boots. We could have saved the daily puzzle champ thing for this. In fact, we could still put these off till tomorrow and use our free runs initially for that. That's probably actually a good idea. Should probably do it that way. So let's put our top back on. Let's head to Cobb's, Knob, and the Harem. And this guy can just go away. Let's just disintegrate. Play it safe. We'll hit one more turn here to get that perfume effect. And let's go take out the Knob Goblin King, who was just playing with his balls. All right. Slap back on that hairpiece. Put our pentagram pants back on. Do we have enough cashews? We do. So we're going to go ahead and create a gravy boat. Put the gravy boat on. And let's head over to the crypt, and we're going to go to the niche. We'll trank dart that guy. And I don't think we've used our snook bombs at all, have we? If we can find them. There they are. Okay, now we just need to kill this guy a bunch. And there's all those, so we just need to pull a star chart and we'll be good on those. Now the question is, once we wipe this guy out, what do we want to digitize tomorrow from the crypt? The modern zombie, probably. Because we could do the swarm of ghoul whelps, but we can also just bump our non-combats and or use stench jelly to get those more. Don't want those urns. All right, we are almost done in this section here. Too bad we can't nightcap our food. All right, let's head to the Nook. Well, first, 355. Yeah, that's probably good enough. So let's head to the Nook, and we don't need those skulls. Don't hit auto if you don't want to do that. And we're going to use the evil eyes every time that we get them. All right, let's kill that spiny skeleton and use the evil eye. One more of those should do it, as long as we get an evil eye from him. There we go. And, oh, nope. Counting wrong. That's off by like 10 points. We don't need those skulls. There we go. And there's that giant skeleton. And that should give us what we need to make our skeleton key as well. All right, so we are at 154 turns played. We have 7 turns remaining. Stomach and spleen all filled up. Got the crypt halfway done. Gonna save the other parts. We got the trapper quest we still got to do, but we got all the ninja parts. We have the chasm, the orc chasm we still have to do. Black market we haven't started. And we got to finish up the Spooky Raven Manor top floor before we do the Pirates quest. And then finally after that we have the war. we're at 11, a little over 11 and a half for level, so we should be level 12 pretty quickly tomorrow. And we have a few things here we can use. Probably. I'm not going to do the sprints because we will probably be wanting combat encounters to be high shortly after we start tomorrow. And maybe we don't want, let's do familiar. What's our time spinner sitting at? 1 minute. And we probably haven't used up all our witches fights, so let's go ahead and do a few of those. Now we could do something crazy like kill the queen to get her crown for rollover gear. We could have done the king earlier for his scepter, but I don't feel like doing any of that. And as I said, it's kind of like a laid back, easy going run, low stress, just having fun. How many days? More than one. All right, one more. One thing that we didn't do well with is we didn't use up all our macro meteorites. We probably could have used those for something. And what are we at? Okay, let's go ahead and let's feed our car up to 100 fuel. And let's rub that genie bottle. And let's fight a mountain man. A mountain man. And hit him with that missile launcher. That should take care of our ore. We're just like one notch below level 12. Then we'll do a pocket wish for the other one, and we'll use that tomorrow. And we might as well just go and take care of this. All right, got that done. Now we're going to switch our briefcase over to Plus Adventures. And let's try to unlock that meat buff. All right, let's just do a quick look through. And let's double check what we have for pulls. We have 2 pulls left. Let's just go ahead and get that star chart out of the way. Star chart. There we go. And let's see what Mafia says for adventures. Shoot, that was stupid. We just made a chrome sword. We're going to have to pull some chrome ore tomorrow. I don't want to see what I can buy. I just want to see what I can pull. Yeah, and we could have just pulled that instead. Whatever. We'll just pull another cornucopia instead. There we go. And did we do... two more consults. This is a free fight, so we may as well do it. We missed out on our free seal fights because we didn't open up our guild, but that did give us to level 12, so tomorrow we're good to go to just wrap things up, but we probably won't be able to because we won't have enough adventures. Either way, that's it for today. Nice relaxed little run in preparation for the Feast of Boris. We have the Stomach of Steel. We are level 12. We have some of our keys, and careful. And we should be starting the day off with, I don't even remember what Mafia said now for how many adventures we'll get over the 40 for rollover. But anyway, we'll see what happens. So definitely join me for part 2 tomorrow, and we'll see if we can do this sucker in 2 days. But I'm guessing it's going to be 3, which is just fine because we have till the weekend for the Feast of Boris. So I'll see y'all later.